Hi everyone, Joshua here with Barista Warehouse, and today we're going to check out the Hario Skerton PRO coffee hand grinder. The Skerton PRO is the most recent release to the Hario Skerton range. First, let's go over the main changes to the Skerton PRO from the previous model, the Skerton Plus, which is still a great grinder. The Skerton PRO has improved burr stability, which provides a more consistent grind with less variation in the small and large grind particles created. Along with this, the Pro has an easier and more convenient way in changing grind settings. And we're going to dive into these aspects a little bit more as we move down through the grinder. But there are also small cosmetic differences in the shape of the Skerton PRO that overall gives this grinder a superior feel. From the top though, the newest feature to the Skerton PRO is that it has a thicker and much more sturdier handle compared to the Skerton Plus. And it now attaches simply by slipping down onto the shaft via a hex lock to assist in the transfer of power to the burrs when turning this crank handle. One of the finest attributes to the Skerton range is that it has a very large capacity in the hopper, holding 60 grams of beans, and that's almost twice the amount than most other hand grinders out there. And this hopper has a large lid and quite a large opening, so you don't really have any issues adding your beans into the grinder and then having them bounce back out. And one of Skerton PRO's more exciting upgrades is the construction of the grinder body itself. One of the many issues hand grinders can fall foul of is the twisting and torting in the body during grinding. Hario have counteracted these forces with additional flares that run all the way down the inside of the shaft, reinforcing it. And this new shaft design is a nice improvement from the Skerton Plus. With that, the Skerton PRO uses ceramic conical burrs for grinding, and these ceramic burrs will remain sharp over a long period of time. And they rarely require changing because they get blunt. The Skerton PRO uses stepped grind settings and will produce a range of grind sizes perfect for filter style coffee brewing from Moka pot all the way up to French press. Another new addition to the Skerton PRO is that the spring that pushes against the burrs, and this keeps the burrs stable without any unwanted or excess movement in them. This reduction in burr wobble results in a more consistent and uniform grind, especially at the more difficult to obtain consistencies of coarser grind settings. And this will ultimately brew better coffee. And in tracking your grind settings with the Skerton PRO, it's best on finding the 0 point first and then counting the clicks upwards from there. We have a great video in this link up above if you'd like to follow that one. And I'll also add some grind settings we recommend for the brew methods with using the Skerton PRO in the description below. The grounds catcher is made from Hario's own famously durable glass, and this has a 100 gram capacity to it, so you can grind over and above the hopper size, which makes the Skerton grinder a great choice for larger style batch brews or cold brew, where you may need upwards of 70 to 80 grams of coffee. However, the Skerton PRO will naturally grind for other filter style brewing methods too. On the bottom of the catcher, there's a new improved non-slip base that provides a wider and more stable base to ensure the grinder doesn't slip around on the counter whilst grinding. Yeah, that kind of acts as a suction cap. There's a neat lid for the grinds catcher too, so you can grind ahead of time and keep your grinds in there till you're ready to use them. Although we do recommend grinding fresh right before you brew, as this will always produce better results. In pulling the grinder apart to clean and maintain, it's simple and requires unscrewing the adjustment nut, holding the burrs in place, and everything will come apart from there. One other thing to mention is the Skerton PRO is quite portable. It's relatively small and weighs under 500 grams, and it'd make a very good camping or travel grinder. But that's the Hario Skerton PRO hand grinder for you. The ideal choice for anyone wanting a good sized manual grinder with price and durability in mind. You can check out Hario's extensive range of other manual hand grinders on our website. I'll throw the link below, along with a blog comparing the top 10 manual hand grinders available right now. But don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking the bell icon on your screen, and this way you get notified when we bring out videos just like this one every week. So until next time, thanks for watching.